We're going live every move. In 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1, and yippee! Moo, alien boy VTuber, the one and only Emperor of all of Earth, Toma Tengu here. Hello everyone. How are all of you doing? Welcome in everyone. Welcome Calder, welcome Scout, welcome Rosie, welcome Sunny, welcome to all of you. I hope all of you are doing well. Welcome in everyone. Hi, it is the T to the U to the M-A, Toma. Hello Desiree, welcome in. Thank you so much for the 3 stream streak. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Hi Ansem, how are you doing today? I'm doing good. I was feeling a little bit weird before the stream started, like I was getting really warm. Now I didn't know if that had to do with my meal that I ate or something like that. And I had a bit of a cough, so I was like, oh, I hope I'm not getting sick. But then I just quickly, I went upstairs, I ate like a pretty big spoon of like manuka honey, which is really expensive medicinal honey, and now I feel good. So that might be placebo every moment, but I do instantly feel pretty good. So hey, you know, if it works, it works. Also welcome in. You skipped the O, T to the U to the T to the O to the U, M. No. Welcome in, baby Draco. Welcome in, Chicky. Thank you so much for the 50 stream streak. I really appreciate it. No, somebody's coming in here. That's a really cute emote. I like that. I like that one. That one. That's some good emotes right there. Hell yeah. That one goes in the tangy bag. Alright, there we go. Streamer can't spell his own name. I can spell my own name. I can. T-O-U-M-A. Toma, that's what I said. I can't spell my own name, dude. I'm not that much of a himbo. I'm not a himbo at all. I'm smart. I'm doing well, just playing Rune Factory 4 while I wait for Splatoon to download. That's nice. Also, welcome Funny Winnie. How you doing, my Bambi? Welcome in. It's spelled James Babangi. That's not my freaking name! You understand? That's not my name, everyone. My name is Toma. You can call me Toma, you can call me Boma, you can call me Tomers, you can call me Tomi, you can call me Emperor, Liege, Prince, although I prefer Emperor over Prince, although it's both technically correct. Master, my lord, my liege, your highness, you know, all those things. But yeah, welcome in everyone. I hope all of you are doing great today. I hope all of you have been having a nice day. For me, today was, I would say, somewhat productive. I didn't get everything done that I wanted to get done today, which kind of sucked because I may have done a little oopsie where I just happened to come across some friends that were doing repo on stream, and I was just like, you know what, I'll join them for a little bit, but a little bit turns into many hours, and then before you know it, the day is done. And yesterday was a really busy day because, oh my goodness, everyone. So, you know, I got some good sleep, had to go to physical therapy, and I went to physical therapy for the last time, so I won't be going there any longer. I won't be getting any massages anymore. Will save us a lot of money, trust me. But yeah, I won't be going there anymore, and I guess we're just gonna see, you know, we're gonna see if I can go without that stuff for a while. Like, I can always return if I get some issues, but I'm just gonna wing it, and I'm just gonna, you know, go solo and do my thing, and I'm doing pretty great. Malodor says, good afternoon, welcome. Hi. Some mods are eeping, I just realized. I gotta do everything myself. Oh my goodness, an emperor that has to do all the work all by himself. This is truly a tragedy. Alright. That might inspire me to set up the auto shoutout bot. Which I've always said, I always told Macy, like, yeah, I'll get it done, I'll get it set up, but I am so scatterbrained every that I remember these type of things for 5 minutes and then, oh, hi, Faye! Faye! Start! Help me out here. SMH, how dare you just sit there and look smug whilst your emperor is putting in the work? How dare you? Macy! That was 12 years ago. That was not 12 years ago. Sorry, boss. Sorry, boss. It won't happen again. But good afternoon, Ceci. My recovery is swift, thank you kindly. Yeah, like my ribs are doing well. My back is pretty well too. I guess everything is a little bit crampy from like yesterday because I went kickboxing, but other than that, everything's good. Making Toma work with cracked eggs, very cruel. Sus, if you mention my balls being busted, cracked, or shriveled one more time, I will grab a sledgehammer and you know what? I don't even need a hammer. Did you know that I can crush walnuts with my bare hands? I will tell you that, and I could do that to you. Now, I don't know if you have some kind of marbles underneath that tabard of yours or that cloak, but we're about to find out. Okay? So yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Scrambled. Scrambly? What are we talking about? Thomas Tabard doesn't hide anything anyway. What he's got, what's he got it for? What a goofer. It's called fashion, Sonny. It's called fashion. Guess you wouldn't understand, apparently. Yeah. But yeah, so I started off my day with some singing class I started my day off with physical therapy. But physical therapy's done now. I don't have to come back as long as I don't, get issues and stuff. So we're just gonna, keep working out, keep doing my the workouts that I've been given by them that I don't do super much. I try to, but I'm really sluggish with it. Scrambled your eggs, my eggs, my crown jewels, my balls. There's nothing wrong with them. They're fine. They're healthy. I'm not on bull shark testosterone. I didn't get my eggs cracked, and the next person who says that will personally get their freaking gonads stomped on by me. Then you'll know what that actually will be like. Cause I don't know. Cause I don't have it. His boy utters butters, you might say. Udders? I don't think that crown jewels would be udders. That they would be, well, I'm just gonna say it. Testicles, balls. There you go. Was that so difficult, everyone? Was that so hard to understand? That we're talking about the balls, we're talking about the testes. Okay, thank you. Are Thomas utters his boobs? What? No. Testicles, balls, don't quote me on that. Streamer is saying sus things again. There's nothing suspicious about the human anatomy. Or well, in this case, the Tangurian anatomy. Even... I was about to say even fish have balls, but that's not true. Where are my udders at? I don't have udders! I'm a bull! I'm a man. I don't have udders. Do you have udders, chickie? Huh? Do you? Testicles, ball. Don't quote that! Even fish have balls. No! It's not... You know what? I'll look that up off camera real quick. Is there a fish with testicles? Let's see. No. Because that's more like a mammalian trait. Nah, apparently there's no fish like that. Hey, good morning, Babengi. How you doing, Miss Eepy Sleepy? I want to caress Thomas' crown jewels. That can't be done. That cannot be done. This is Twitch.tv. Toma, would you like to be California raisined? Sus, I swear to the holy cow, I will lay you in the sun until you dry up like a raisin. You goofball, no. The answer is no. Turning Toma into a raisin? No. I'm trying to stay hydrated. I'm trying to work on my skincare, not make it worse. I don't want to be dried up. I don't want to. And actually, you know, like I've been like putting some new creams and stuff on my face. Like I got this like new face wash. It's an organic face wash. I got this rose water that I spray on my face. I got new organic sunscreen I use. I got this oil that I use on my face, and it's all been doing really good. Like it makes my face nice and soft. Oh, and I got this nice real sponge that helps. It's nice. I'm gonna go get a really nice training sets last night. Nice! You slept like a baby. Aw. That's good. Toma's not raising any kids, at least. There's nothing wrong with my balls every move. For the last time, I was using protection. And not like in the lewd way. I wasn't clapping anybody. What I'm saying is, I was wearing a cup. I wear a jock strap with a cup in it. It protects my balls. It protects my third horn. I don't have... Oh, hi, Nemesis. I came to send thoughts and prayers for the future of the Tingy Empire bloodline. My Nemesis does not have to have any concerns about my ability to father children. Oh, I hit the desk so hard we switched to the BRB screen. Oops. I can't. If you knew how to wear protection, wouldn't be as many child support allegations. Those are two different types of protection, and that's not relevant. I think we need to test those balls right now, Mr. Gotta make sure they still work. Hashtag pregnant. I'm not gonna empreg you. Oh my goodness. Hi, Paul. Oh, morning, sir. Hello. Welcome. First time, huh? Welcome to the Tingu Empire. You're now my servant. Welcome, welcome. Also, Tired Boy. Hello, welcome in. The first thing I hear is I wear a jockstrap. Oh my god, it's so over. Yes, I wear a jockstrap. I do kickboxing. I want to protect my gonads. But the thing is this, Everymoo, is that, you know, when you have those bits, even if you're wearing, like, I don't know, a piece of armor in front of it, jockstrap streaming, I can't show that on stream. I can't. It's twitch.tv. Not Fansly. Not that I would do that, but anyway, Tired Boy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Tango Empire. Now I'm a servant. Welcome, welcome. It's okay, Nemesis. I win by default if your bloodline ends with you. I swear to the holy cow, you will be teabagged on. I warned you. And you said that you were gonna pay your debts. Well, let's just say that you're gonna reach a price that you won't be able to pay, so you're gonna be paying with your face. That's what you're gonna be paying with. You're gonna be screaming like the little cat that just screamed. Hypothetically speaking, of all unpaid child support recipients, which one is next in line for the throne after you're dead? None! What? Why are you kissing me? Wait, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? That's not an I was about to say, like, what the? Poe, that's not an appropriate response when somebody threatens to teabag you. What the hell? I think my nemesis is brain damage. I think you like short-circuited. I wonder what part of the conversation about Thomas testicles that they decide to follow. Oh my goodness. Thomas chat scaring away the newbies again, I see. No, they're not allowed to leave. They can't be scared away. They're not allowed to leave. Ewo, Thomas, how are you? Hello, Key, I'm good. How are you doing, you sweetheart? Hi. Hello. I'll damage your brain? I would like to see you try. I don't even think you can reach up there. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the sippy. I appreciate it, Key. Let's get some of that matcha. Yummy. All right, let's do a little stretch too. Let's just say the body's a little bit sore from yesterday's kickboxing session, every move. And also the singing, because oh my god, I was singing More Than a Feeling. Wow, everybody, that song is hard. That song is hard and really high pitched, but like I'm learning new techniques with singing. I'm learning new techniques, and it's going quite well. It's difficult, but you know, I'm learning how to sing with much less effort, and that makes the singing in return sound much cleaner too. Do my horns receive AM radio? No, but I think my horns are about to receive your behind on top of them. Yeah. Macy will give uppies and I'll reach those horns. Macy would never betray me like that. Well, you kick boxes? Yes. I kick them, I punch them, I knee them. I'm like one step away from like headbutting them. You all know the Eurovision? Yeah, but I don't watch that. I don't watch TV. Maybe if we covered the horns in tinfoil, we would get a radio signal. We're not covering my horns in tinfoil. These are status. My horns, they are status, you know, like as a Tangurian, I will not have my horns be decorated with such silliness. If she requests uppies, I may give them, not realizing the nefarious intentions though. Well, then by now you should know that any time that Poe wants to get any type of uppies, there will be nefarious intent, and you should be wary of that. Do not fail me, Macy. Thomas secretly a UPS driver. He's a kickboxing expert. I don't even have a license. How am I supposed to be a UPS driver? On a bicycle? Yo, those poor boxes. Wrapped in foil like leftover croissant. I'll rub you in tin foil, you leftover potato. Receiving AM radio using a dipole antenna or horns isn't very good. You need like a loop-like antenna. You can receive FM using a dipole or horns and antenna. No! But potato, good girl. Potato is my nemesis! How many times do I have to get that through to you? SMH. Paul would never do anything dastardly. Sus. That says a lot coming from a dastardly person such as yourself, Mr. Magic Man. SMH. I feel like this just gaslighting and conspiracy all around. I just touched You touched what now? Huh? What do you think you're doing, little Brad Moore? I'll be throwing you around in a second. Both can be true. Liar. What if Toma doesn't receive radio signals but transmits them? Toma Tengu radio station. You're listening to Toma Tengu radio station. I don't have the elephant on the soundboard. I should get an elephant. Hi there, Sibdra. How you doing? Welcome in. I hope you're doing lovely. Control thy wandering hands, Paul, before it's too late. Yeah, you better not be grabbing onto me or anything like that. You've been acting sus lately. You're already trying to kiss me and stuff. I don't know what got into you, but like, I don't know, man. Like, relax, dude. Beep boop, activate the Tengi sleeper agents. Yeah. Initiate order 69. I mean, which one was it? 34? 43? 66? I think it was 66. Yay! Huh? What? Don't haunt me. You know what you did. Order 621. I know. No, that no. Not that one. No, we are not initiating that order. No. No. Thomas a knower. No. I would never. I could never know such a thing. Anyway. But yeah, everyone. Singing class went really well, and I was getting some big praise on like you know, how I was like hitting some notes, and that always makes me happy because I'm about to grab Toei, and I'm about to pretty much clench Toei's head in between my thighs and squeeze. We're learning a lot about the Emperor. I think that your observations are wrong, and you might need to erase your current noted observations. Clearly they are wrong. It refers to all 621 unpaid child support payments. No, it does not. No, it does not. There are not 621 unpaid child support payments because there are not 621 children. No. You try to flip me? I would like to see you try. You know what? I would probably be able to impale you midair. Okay, Toma, let's do it. Cover. You want to do a cover song? Sure. What kind of song? Bad girl, Toei, bad girl. And here, I thought you wanted to be a good girl. Guess you'll just have to be beaten again. I mean, you know, have your behavior corrected accordingly. I did Russian twists last night, my emperor. They killed me. Blech. But they were so much fun and I can feel it. Russian twists, what is that? Capybara fact? They have been known to allow small birds to perch on their backs. I didn't even know that was a thing. Paul, what you gonna sing? Yeah, what you gonna sing? So tell me what you want, what you really want. A duvet cover? Huh? You wanna snooze together or something? You think I'm gonna be closing my eyes and getting sleep knowing that my nemesis is nearby? I don't think so. You're such a bad girl. Yes, you are. Shape of a capybara's footprint is often described as a star. What the hell? That's crazy. Toma facts? I guess we could make that a thing. I could write that down. Write that down. There we go. Yeah, we could make that thing. You haven't thought about it that far? What, you thought I was gonna say no or something? Stupid. Come up with some ideas. And I'll give you some feedback. But yeah, yesterday singing went really well. Every move I was practicing more than a feeling, and like at some point it goes really, really high. You would sing Toxic Love. Toxic Love. Ooh, who wrote that, sus? Toma fact. Toma's legal name on his driver license reads James Babangi. No, it does not. My name is not James. Listen, as many similarities as there might be between me and James frickin' Sunderland, it's not my name. Oh my goodness, am I really gonna have to make that meme? Am I really gonna have to make that meme? Not my name! Can't believe this. Fern Gully sung by Tim Curry. Is that the Lingon Gully 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 water song? That would be pretty sick to cover, to be honest. You lift your legs 90 degrees, lift your back and balance just on your tailbone. What the? And you move side to side holding weights. Oh, you're kind of like dipping from side to side. Like you go here, and then you go there, and then you go here, and then you go there, and... yeah, that's rough. Toma rumors. Toma's using a stolen driver's license. No, I didn't steal a driver's license, and if I wanted to drive illegally, I would just drive illegally. But I don't. I don't. You know, fun fact, actually, I got a phone call today from the lottery. You know, I used to take part in the lottery, like, you know, silly bingus a while, because I just thought, you know, you never know, like, if I won a lot of money, that would, like, change the whole Tengu Empire, you know. I would be throwing money around like crazy and investing in things to increase our capital and wealth and influence. Gambling, Tengu. I guess I like gambling a little bit. But I'm very careful with it. I'm careful with it. But I got a phone call, you know. I had already canceled my subscription to you know, to the lottery after years of being a member, and I just said, like, they you know, were like, oh, you know, it's so nice that you used to be a member, and, you know, out of our gratitude we want to give you a free ticket, this and that. And then, you know, she started mentioning my bank account and stuff, and I was like, hold on a moment, you know that I quit my subscription, right? She was like, yeah. It's like, okay. And you also know that what you're trying to like give me right now, that ticket, you said another ticket is involved with that free ticket, is that right? She said, yeah, that's right. And you win such amazing prizes. You could win a car, you could win this, you could win that, you could win so much money. And I said, yeah. But you know what's funny? Like, you're trying to sell me another subscription even though I just quit. And the chance that I'm gonna get run over by a car is larger, much larger, than that I win your stupid prize. You know that, right? And she said, like, well, no, if you drive safely and pay attention in traffic and you know, drive according to the rules, you'll be fine. And you could even win such a nice car to be driving around in with. And I said, I don't even have a license. And you know, I'm not interested in any of this. So why don't you do me a favor and you make sure that I never get called again by this number. And then that was the end of that. But she was sleek. She was sneaky. She was dead set on getting her paycheck every move, because she obviously will get money if she you know, manages to, you know, persuade an innocent, naive person into signing up with their pathetic scam, because it is a scam every move. We all want to win. We all want money. But if the chance is that low, that small, then every month you're just throwing your money away. Ferngully also had Robin Williams as an insane bat. What the hell? I got a lottery ticket and a Christmas card once. I didn't win anything. I have never won more than $80 every month, that's all. And you know, the funny thing is that was with my subscription. So you know, that means that, like, in total, that might be like $80, like, yay, yippee, woo. But you know, let's first subtract the price of the ticket, you know, of the lottery ticket, and let's then subtract the amount of losses I've made with previous tickets that won absolutely not. So what that means is, pretty much, when you have a subscription, you lose so much more money than that you win, that whenever you do win, it'll be a little bit, and it certainly won't be a lot. Also, chef, don't throw stuff at your emperor. That's very impolite, very disrespectful. Can't believe this. Have y'all tried cowboy oysters? They're pretty decent. Never heard of it. But then again, I'm not really an oyster person. Also, what are cowboy oysters? Are those like the testicles of, like, I don't know, some guy from the prairie that got like pulled off of his horse and then they snipped him. That's brutal. It's not zero. Oh, please. You could be the car that runs someone over on the way to the lottery. Exactly. What if Toma was turned into a car? Pixar car Sona, Toma win. Oh my god, I hate that thought. I can imagine what it would look like. I think I would be like a Ford Mustang from like, I don't know, the 60s or something. Or I'm not sure actually. I don't know what kind of car I would be. Probably not a very modern one because I think a lot of modern cars are kind of not so good looking. Isn't that another name of test? Poe, you seem to be really hyper-focused on testicles today. You mind explaining that to me? Like, you've been talking about balls so much to me. Like, I think... You know what? I don't even know if I should go through with that, like, teabagging anymore. I don't know what that might do to your subconscious. Huh? I think, like, we might be better off putting you in, like, a padded room. A padded room where, like, I don't know, there's, like, a TV monitor that, like, distracts you or something. You're on your strawberry jam week? So that's why you're talking about babies. Oh, I'm sorry. Now I understand what you mentioned before. Now I... Wow, okay. Anyway. You have no clue what cowboy oysters are. All you know is they're good. How do you know if something is good when you don't know what they are? Are you saying that you're eating foods whilst not having any idea what you're putting in your mouth? That is a little unusual, don't you think? Like you never stop for a moment to think like, hey, wait a minute. I'm carrying around this supercomputer in my pocket everywhere I go. I might just look up what I'm putting in my mouth. No, instead, you're probably going back to the same place, ordering the same thing and putting it in your mouth, not knowing what they're putting in your mouth. Like, for all you know, they could be, I don't know, putting, something in your mouth. Yeah. Toma would be the car that Doc Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome, drives. The one with the bullhorns on the hood. That would be cool. But I'm not tall, though. But I would be great like that car. You post a toxic love on the server? I will check it out another time. Like off stream. I just googled it. No. You ate bull testicles. I think you're thinking of Rocky Mountain oysters. I think that's what you're thinking of. I think that's what they call, not cowboy oysters. Nobody says that as far as I understand. Also, stop talking about wanting to put my balls in your mouth, everyone. Sus. Absolutely disgusting. Can't believe some of you would even think about doing such an act. Tamomo. Hi. How are you doing? What a time for you to arrive. Isn't Toma a bull? Of course I'm a bull, sweetheart. Come on now. You must know your enemy, right? So you not knowing your nemesis? That's not very good, is it now, Poe? The taurine in energy drinks is just Toma extract. Don't say that! You can put whatever you want in my mouth, Toma. Dully noted. What in the rainbow trout? What in the skedaddle skedoodle? Balls. Fortnite balls. Red Bull energy drink. I think it would be kind of cool to make like a healthy energy drink. I think I got some plans. I got some ideas for gamer subs. I can offer them ideas and things that they probably never came up with themselves. Now, they could agree with my ideas or they would, I don't know, steal it, I guess, because I don't have a copyright claim on it. But it would be cool to collaborate with them and have, you know, Bilk energy. Well, I did promise all of you that if I get something going with gamer subs, I'll call it something with Bilk. Like, I don't know, maybe Bilk Blast. Bilk Blast or... I had like another name in my mind that I forgot about. Tell me what is better, eggs or potatoes? Well, since we got potato here, I'll say potatoes. But I do really like eggs though. I eat eggs every day. Bushies. Calder, thank you for the 50.
Emperor, isn't it time for some plapping? Already?
No!
It's been a while since the last big plapping. Good old time.
No, it's not a plapping good old time. It's not plapping time. I'm not some kind of Superman hero that goes around being like, it's plapping time. That doesn't really sound like a hero. That sounds more like something that, I don't know, a Diddy tier villain would say. That's not me. I'm not like freaking Jared Leto in like, what's that cringe movie called again? Morbius, where he says that it's Morbin time. That's not me. Streamers not plapping. Oh my god! I'm on Twitch TV, everyone! What do you want me to do? Pull my pants down and go to town? No! No! SMH, everyone. Bussy Blast. Oh my god, no. No. I'm not naming my drink Bussy Blast. Ain't no way, everyone. How am I gonna explain that? How am I gonna explain that to people? Don't cry. Don't cry about that. How am I gonna explain to people, yeah, this is my new drink, Bussy Blast? Like, I don't even wanna... What are people gonna assume? Call it the clapping plapping? I'm not calling it the clapping plapping! Oh my god. Look, I think Bilk Blast is already like rough enough, okay? That's already bad enough. We're like, I don't know, calling it like bull milk or something. That's already bad enough as is. Get plap plap plap, get pregnant. Oh my god, Paul. I think, Paul, you remind me a little bit of like, do you know that doll from Repo? Like the doll that if you grab it, it goes wild and starts screaming and like throwing its arms around. Like I think that's you right now. Like I think you need to be put in a little cage for everybody's safety. Otherwise you just go like, ah! That's your thing. I'm not Plapman! Just because people get pregnant around me doesn't mean it's my fault. No, wait, it ain't like that. What I meant is that people are claiming that, but it's not due to me, you know? Like, I'm not, but it is. No! No! Not even allowed to mourn. What the frick? How can you mourn something you just came up with? I'm not calling it the Bussy Blast. Like, how am I gonna sell that even to people? I'm gonna go up to people being like, hey, can I interest you in some Bussy Blast? Like, you want some Bussy Blast? I don't think I want to know what people will respond to that. Bilk Blast, Bilk Eruption, oh my god. Mountain Dew, Bussy Blast, it's flapping time. No! The Bilkinator, Bull Blasting, no! Plap, 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 man. I'm not Plap Man. I'm not... Dude, I'm not getting a superhero costume with like a P on it every move. I'm not gonna be flying around like Plap Man. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Also, Koneko, I'm gonna grab you. I'm gonna suplex you. I'm gonna put you in a headlock like you have always longed to be. You brat. There. Oh my god, Koneko. Koneko, you know what? Okay, I've had it. If people want to be slapped that much, if people want to be put in their place, that... Okay, that's it. Order. Ah, Hingies. Oh, next one to try me. I will grab you. You'll be next. Plap. I'm not plapping you. You're getting some sense beat into you. SMH. How many times do I have to tell all of you? Some of you are like repeat offenders. I just keep having to say it. And they never learn. They never do. He's flapping! No! I blab you, silly. You and that little thing? That slaps me on the knee. No. I don't think so. Anyway, where was I? Tomatang is the tyrant. Sonny, you're not safe here. I just want you to know that. You better watch yourself. You better pick your next words carefully. It just happened, I swear. No, don't. I never said that. Look at here, the proof. Stop being pregnant. That's not mine. That's not mine. You just have a watermelon underneath your shirt. Stop it. Bull testicle extract? No, we're not calling my drink bull testicle extract. Tomatang is a no, do not call me Tenga. I will destroy you. You know what happens if people call me Tenga? You're gonna be used as one. Look, and I'm not gonna elaborate on what that means. I'm not gonna elaborate. You can let your mind run wild, but if you call me Tenga, you're gonna get it. There's no mercy there. There's no mercy. Do not call me that. Such slow claps this evening. I suppose he's getting old. Them old hips just can't move like they. I'm not using my hips. I'm using my hand. What the? I'm not going back in there. I'm not gonna go back in there just to prove your point that I can slap fast. SMH. What was that fanboy squeak? Adding fanboy tag to the stream? I mean, if I look, some people have pointed that out before that I don't have the fanboy tag, right? Even though I am a man with feminine qualities, I never embraced the femboy tag. And if I would just be going around being like, I'm Tomatango, I'm a fanboy VTuber, moo moo. If I did that every moo, would that be beneficial to me? Yes. That would actually probably work in my favor if I did that. But the thing is every mode that I don't want to be put in a box. I don't want to be labeled. I don't want people to have certain expectations of me that I cannot live up to. I am me. I'm Toma. I'm a guy. I'm a dude. I'm a man. I like dressing masculine. I just like certain feminine things. I have a baby face. I look like my mom. I look girlier than most guys, but I don't necessarily just want to be seen as like the typical ooh femboy kawaii. I'm so subby wubby, pounces on you, notices your bulgy wolgy, rubs it against my face. You know, like I get kind of tired of that. You know, like whenever I browse Twitter and like sometimes I'll browse like a femboy meme page, but sometimes I'm like it's so repetitive. It's so repetitive, like it's not even making me laugh. And like there's nothing wrong with femboys everymore. I like femboys. And am I really appalled when people call me a femboy or take me for a femboy? I don't mind, but I never really openly started like embracing the title. Cause like I could put many labels on myself. I could. You know, if I really wanted to go all out, you know, I could like be parading myself around as like the femboy furry VTuber extraordinaire, you know, like, and that would work in my favor. In some ways that would work in my favor. But I just didn't feel like it, you know? And maybe that's stupid. Maybe some of you will think that's stupid, but you know, I just like being me. I don't really like to be defined by labels too much. Tomanism. That sounds like a religion. But the cat it's not my son. Woo. He's not a fanboy, he's a cowboy. I'm a bull boy. That's what I am. No need to, my emperor. You know what? The only way you would get me to put on those tags is if we did like a donathon, and I would let all of you change my tags. Or well, I don't know to which degree people do that anyway. Like all tags, one tag, multiple tags. I don't know. Tomatengu owns a pair of Caprin thigh-high socks. I do. Yeah, I have multiple thigh-highs. I'm about to put Tired in a headlock. Don't throw stuff at me. I do have those things. I have a skirt. I have a maid dress. I have these things. I know I look good in these things, but I prefer masculine clothing. I like wearing pants. I like wearing shorts. I like wearing tank tops. I know I look good in dresses. I just prefer not to wear them because I just don't like it too much. But will I wear it for an occasion? Sure, like all of you will get a maid dress stream that has been unlocked by the donathon. In general, I have to do a lot of things for the previous donathon, so you won't, honestly, all of you use the ADHD tag. It's meta. I'm not diagnosed though. I refuse to get one. They really wanted to test me on ADHD, but I said no. Or well, it's more likely ADD. I believe there's a subtle difference, or well, maybe quite noticeable difference, but oh well. But yeah, they wanted to diagnose me on that, and I was just kind of the same way like I'm right now. Like I just said, look, I'm kind of tired of like, you know, people trying to put labels on me. I was kind of tired of that. And I was like, what's gonna change if I get diagnosed or not? What's gonna change? I'll still be me. Maybe they'll try to put Ritalin in me, but I'm not taking that. I'm not taking no meds. I don't need no meds. I'm the sanest VTuber that's ever been. I am the CEO of sanity. So I'm not taking no freaking medication. The only medication that I'll take is my freaking workout supplements, my protein powder, and my dust mite allergy medication. But other than that, no. You can like feminine stuff and still be like Hokuto no Ken character. Yeah, you know, like just because you like one thing doesn't mean you can't like other things. But you know, some people are very, very shallow-minded, you know, and I feel like a lot of shallow-minded people do like, I don't know, have their pre-assumptions about like, for example, what a femboy should be. Or what, well, basically anything should be. You know, there are pre-assumptions about what a VTuber should be. You know, like like a lot of people have different takes on that, and that's fine, of course. But it can be tiresome to be exposed to when, like, for example, you have that fanboy label slapped on you, and people expect certain things out of you. On a serious note, I think I get what you're saying. There are a few fanboy streamers I follow, and it can be a bit exhausting when it's just switched on 100% of the time. Exactly. Like, there are certain mannerisms that come with the stereotype of femboy. Certain, I don't know, things they'll say, things they'll like, things they'll do, things that are expected, you know, and that ain't me. I'm just me. I'm Toma. You know, I like different things. I like metal music. I like rock music. I like hitting the gym. I like, you know, being a bit ripped. I like being fit. I like beating on people. I like tying people up. I mean, I like video games. I like gardening. I like baking stuff. I like a whole bunch of stuff, you know. Like, I like some feminine things. I like some masculine things. I like things in between, you know. It's whatever. You're lovely as you are. No labels needed. Thank you, Babangi. I appreciate that. Tomomo, how is you? I'm doing great, Filthy. How have you been, sweetheart? It's good to see you. I prefer masculine clothing, funny enough. Though some femme stuff is nice, of course. Me tomboy. Exactly, you know, like, everybody will have their preferences. And just like that, there will be guys who will prefer feminine clothing or dresses or whatnot. And girls who will prefer, you know, masculine clothing, jeans, and I don't know, maybe overalls or something like that. You like masculine stuff? Yeah, me too. What's that about beating up and tying up people? Well, I'm a kickboxer. And, well, I guess it's fun to apprehend people and tie them up, cuff them up. It's just fun. It's fun. Fun to watch them squeal and squirm and groan. Yeah, don't worry about it. I think it also has to do with the kind of audience you curate. No doubt, part of your audience is here for sexual reasons. Is that so? It's fine if some people are, you know, honestly, in all honesty, like there will be VTubers out there that are really like, oh my god, no lewdness, none of that, you all disgust me. You know, like some people will be like that. For me, honestly, it's like people can be lewd, but like, you know, the boundaries of Twitch TOS and, you know, oh my god, yeah. Like, know the boundaries of Twitch TOS a bit, and like do understand that like not everybody is here for, you know, very explicit you know, details and stuff like that. So what I'm saying is like, you know, it's okay if people like me in a lewd way. Like, I see it just as a type of appreciation, but what I do say is like, you know, look after each other in chat. That's what I find most important, you know, like, you know, don't be freaky in the sense of like going into someone's Twitch chat and being like, I'm over here stroking my shit, I'm a freak, man. You know, if you're doing that, then yeah, that's the boundary, you know. Don't tell people stuff like that. But if you like someone, if you think they're cute, if you, I don't know, maybe have a bit of the hots for them, you know, that's fine. That's totally fine, in my opinion, you know. But you have to see that from like base to base. Well, how do I say that? From case to case, from person to person. Like, you have to judge yourself. Like, what kind of environment am I in right now? What kind of streamer am I watching? What kind of chat am I participating in? Because like every chat will be a bit different, right? Every chat, every community is different. The vibes are different. Like, I love the Tengu Empire every I love every single one of you. Like, I've heard streamers complain about their audiences before, but it ain't me. It ain't me every I love all of you. And I think that what we have going every to me, it's perfect. Like, you know, this is like something that grew to this point over the course of 4 years, and all of you are lovely and beautiful. And whether you just got here today or you've been here for those 4 years or maybe in between somewhere, like, all of you are the puzzle pieces that complete the puzzle that is the Tengu Empire and this community. So for me, everyone, I am really spoiled. I'm really happy. I think all of you are great, and I like our silliness. I like our little sussiness. But all of you know that anyway. I like our jokes. You know, all of you are the perfect balance in between being able to be a little sussy, being able to be a little serious, being able to discuss this and that and this and that. Like, all of you always know how to keep me talking. Because, you know, believe it or not, you know, like, sure, streamers need to be able to yap, you know, we need to be able to yap and talk about just about anything. Like, I don't know, maybe what if I just ran out of, you know, stuff to talk about? Well, maybe I can say, I saw a mud crab the other day, you know, but yeah, you know, like, with all of you supplying so much conversation fuel with your unique personalities, things you've gone through, things you know, things you think are funny, you are a large part of the stream, like maybe almost larger to some degree than the streamers themselves every move, and that's something to take into account. And I think that there are some streamers that take that for granted. And now I do understand that when some streamers reach a certain point where they can't read chat normally anymore because it's like, you know, like it's going up like real fast. Like, yeah, that is stressful every move. I've had that a couple times. I prefer it this way every move. I prefer where I can take the time to read everything all of you are saying. And like right now, for example, I'm lagging behind all of you. But what do? I just scroll up. I read what all of you said, and then I'll scroll down. And some of you might think like, oh my god, my internet surely sucks. Like, he's reading a message that was like 5 minutes ago. No, your internet's fine. I'm just reading the old stuff because I care. And if I ever miss your messages, it won't be because I won't care. It won't be because I dislike you. It will simply be because I'm very scatterbrained and I will easily be distracted. And that can be frustrating. It can be frustrating. I know that too. Like I've been in plenty of chats where I'm like, why have 5 of my messages not being read, but like the guy that's like posting in between mine always gets read. Like what? Did I do something wrong? Like it's very easy to think those things, but sometimes you really just miss a message. Sometimes, you know. But I hate it when that happens. So when chat moves very fast, you know, that can be stressful. Sexual reasons, dude. I modded for a VTuber and they wanted sexual reasons out of me. Now I'm not doing that to anybody. Macy, you better tell him. I don't like wear dress and makeup. I like jeans, sweatpants, and t-shirts. Nothing wrong with that, Rosie. You got that all natural look going. That's all good. You should enjoy what makes you feel happy. Also, thank you for the pat babingy. It reminds me, many years ago, I watched a stream of a guy playing Dark Souls with a camera pointed at his butt. On Twitch? And he didn't do anything sus the entire stream. I was there for sus reasons, but really, it was just a Dark Souls stream. What the hell? He had that butt camera going on. How did he not get banned? What the frick? We love you too. Aww. Thomas so wholesome. Whose holes are we talking about right now? Good. Yay. But yeah, I am very spoiled to have all of you. I always have a blast with all of you. And I love my time here every move. So, I don't know. You'll never see me make a switch up where I'll be like, oh my god, I can't take it anymore. You're all too lewd. We're gonna have to step back. We're gonna delete the bilk chamber. No. Such a thing will never occur. I feel like I've given, you know, I feel like I've set up my boundaries pretty well. I could imagine some people being angry with me saying this type of stuff, like some other VTubers maybe thinking like, yeah, well, how inconsiderate of you, you know, like people can change their minds and stuff, but I'm just talking about me. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about how I feel, how I see these things, and how other people curate their streams, how other people handle their streams. That's up to them. This is the Tengu Empire. It wasn't even on Twitch. It was on an NSFW website, and he had some skimpy underwear on, but he never did anything sus. I personally think it was confused. It was a confused bit of advertising. What the hell? I think it was just a gamer. A gamer with some cheeks. Cheeked up, caked up gamer. Just want to play Dark Souls. And, I don't know, maybe get money or something. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, you know, if you got the cake factory going on, you might as well be proud of it, right? Nah. But yeah, everyone, let me continue a little bit about my day. So, I was really proud and happy because I was getting like lots of compliments at the singing practice. Even though there were still some things that I had to work on a bit, but things went well overall. And why do I follow, why do I take singing class every month? It's because I want to live up to the super idol tag on the channel every month. I will be releasing music. We have our first music video coming up soon, probably next month. I hope to maybe around the end of June to release Toma 3.0. It will be a huge change for the channel. At least for me, it will be a huge change, and I hope for all of you too. And I hope it will be one that all of you will be approving and liking. And well, I will be open to feedback. I guess you could just DM me if there's stuff about the 3.0 that is maybe not so great, or things that I should have added, or stuff like that. You know, you can always DM me. My DMs are open every month, as far as I know. I think they're open. I think they should be open, but you can always reach out to me. I do bite though. I do bite. Hope he's not getting rid of Bulge. I don't know what you're talking about, and I think that Twitch TOS also doesn't know what you're talking about right now. I don't know what you're mentioning. It's kind of weird that your message is just blank. Very confusing. Yeah. But yeah, after that every move, I did some grocery shopping. Like lately, I've been still working on my diet. Like I'm trying to get into shape a little bit more. two bulges coming out of his head. Oh yeah. No, those will never go away. No. My horns will all be there accordingly. So there's nothing to worry about there. I am a bull. I have my horns, and those will be there. There should be no concern about that. No. But yeah, I've been working on my diet still every move, and things are being going pretty well. Like my abs are coming through more and more. Like it's that like last little bit of like, well, you know, I'm not chubby every move, but it's that last little bit of like stomach fat that I'm trying to trim a little bit, like gently, because the thing is every move is like if you're losing weight, like fat, you're losing fat all over, right? So the skin everywhere will be a bit tighter, but I don't want it to be too tight. I want to be able to see my abs, but I don't want to lose too much thickness on my thighs. So I'm trying to find that nice sweet spot, but it's been going pretty well. He do be horny. I'm always horny. I'm the horniest. I mean, you know, look at my head. You dare to claim something, you know, other than what I just said? Fortunately, Twitch has no qualms about the dumpy. Yeah, well, you know, I have a decent behind, what can I say? Or, well, I guess that's open to subjection, you know? Like, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and I think that size is in the eye of the beholder as well. Because, you know, some people are... I'm not gonna lie, Rimu, there are people that are so deluded by the internet, so deluded, and with all due respect, Rimu, it's just the way it is for some people, that when it comes to the size of many things, it's never enough for them anymore, because they're so fried, their brains are so fried that like everything has to be big. Everything. Like we're talking about like, I don't know, butts need to be bigger than somebody's head, or like boobs need to be so big that they can't fit through a door, you know, like other parts need to be so large that you could beat someone to death with it, you know. It's like some people have completely lost touch with like reality, in the sense like due to the fact that they've been exposed to so much extreme proportions and things that they can no longer visualize what's normal anymore, and they think that anything that is not at, you know, following up to their expectations of this, you know, these standards that are just simply almost not achievable or incredibly rare, you know. Like people start to get insecure about themselves. People start going to the gym and like working out, hoping to become like crazy bodybuilders whilst using like substances they shouldn't be using because they think their muscles are never big enough. People are getting implants in their Willy Wonka and in their butt because they think their butt is not big enough, and other things aren't big enough, you know. Like what happened to like seeing less as more, you know? Because there's nothing wrong with that either. Like sometimes I feel a little sad when some people are so insecure about themselves that they're like, you know, they think that they should have everything totally like, you know, modified and changed and stuff. And obviously those are usually issues that are rooted deep and stuff. But I just hope that people will understand that, like, you know, sometimes less is more. When it comes to many things about themselves, you know, like for me, I think it would be weird for me to be really tall and lanky, for example. Like I'm short, kind of. Depends. Then again, like I said, size is in the eye of the beholder. If you're shorter than me, then maybe you won't think that 5'7" or 1m71 is all that small. But if you're taller than I am, then, well, you'll probably think of me as like a little pipsqueak. But, you know, that's just the eye of the beholder, you know? And like that, you know, like if I hold my hand against some people will think I have big hands. If I hold my hand against other people, they'll think that I have like tiny little cute hands, you know? Like it's up to interpretation to a degree. Hell yeah, my emperor, I feel that with the abs. I'm not sure you do. I would have to see. I'm a visual learner, by the way. Hey, yo. It's okay, Toma. It doesn't matter that your horns aren't the biggest. You have a big personality, make up for it. Well, actually, I'm not insecure about the size of my horns. I think my horns are pretty decent. Pretty damn large, actually. To the point that I struggle with doorways. And I've had this issue during TwitchCon too, where I just straight up walked into a pillar and then I hit my horn on there, and like, yes, I do feel that. I do feel the vibration of like the impact that my horn gets going all the way through my skull. So that was pretty painful, actually. Or when I get like hit during kickboxing, like I'll feel that impact on my horn. Yeah. Thomas, handlebars, those are not handlebars. You keep your dirty little bingy hands away from my horns. You have no permission to grab those, or I'll be grabbing you. But yeah, I don't have. When it comes to me, Everymo, sure, there will be things about myself that I, try to work on to make look better, but I feel like when it comes to like changing things about myself, Everymo, there's not super much that I would change. There's not super much, and I don't say that to be like egotistical or someone who's like totally smitten with themselves. But what I am saying is just that sure, there could be things about myself that I could improve. I could have maybe like, I don't know, a couple things fixed here and there, like with my teeth issues. Like, my teeth are pretty good overall, but they could use some work again. But that might also have complications, and I need to have some teeth removed, actually, because they're all healthy, they're all good, but I have like wisdom teeth that are messing everything up, and I have a really small mouth, kind of like, I don't know how to explain this. I think I kind of have a small mouth, maybe, or I have a small mouth for this amount of teeth. It's not looking all messed up and stuff, but I can definitely like get issues sometimes. I've had issues in the past, especially with those wisdom teeth. So that's something that I would have worked on and like, make sure that they didn't fix my mouth again, but it's not something that I felt like doing. But I guess it will have to happen eventually. But like, when it comes to like cosmetic stuff and such, nah. Nah. I don't think so. No. That's good, and I've always found that a lovely quality about you. Never feel the need to change like that. No, thank you. Yeah, no, I'm me, and the only thing that I like to work on is like, my skin, the health of my hair, well, like sanitation is something that's like a continuous thing. That's not really something special, I suppose. And just staying fit and staying in shape, and those are kind of all things that I can influence, and like there's no need for like surgeries and stuff like that. But other than that, like when it comes to my height, when it comes to the size of like my horns and anything like that, I'm completely fine with everything because they're mine. It's my size, and whether I'm good the way I am or not, like whether someone would be like, oh, you're too short, or oh, your horns are not long enough, or this or that, or some people think my horns are huge and others don't, and it's like, I don't care. you can take it or leave it. I am what I am. I thought you have big hands due to boxing. I just have big hands, like, well, a little bit, I guess. I don't know. I have like decent hands, I suppose, but I have like thin fingers. Like my fingers are a bit thin, and they're not very long, but they're also not very stubby. Like I have like medium hands or fingers, I think, if you want to describe my hand at least. But the palm of my hand's pretty big, and I can punch pretty hard. That's good, and I have always been happy with the way I look and never cared what others thought about how I look. I know I'm beautiful. That's good. How many wisdom teeth? 4? 3. 3 of them, and one of them is laying flat on its side. The song is groovy. Yeah, we listen to some sweet groove and funky music. Teeth suck. I wish I could have all my teeth and gums replaced with artificial stuff that never gets damaged or needs maintenance. Yeah. Like, teeth are a big issue. They have been for many a people, many a species for centuries. Like, even when like bodies are dug up from like ancient times, you can see the dental work that's been done on them sometimes, and the effects that their dental work had on the bodies. Like, for example, Vikings would like file their teeth flat for some reason. Not quite sure why they did that, but it probably had a reason. Also plapping, don't forget the plapping. What? I don't see how plapping is relevant to me talking about the size of my horns or my height. We're not talking about plapping. We're not talking about that. No, everyone. No. You were talking about things to work on and improve. You don't know if I need to improve my plapping. Babengi? What did you mean by this? What do you mean it was all euphemism this whole time? What? No, I'm talking about my horns. Horns are a very important part of Tengurian culture. And, you know, people will horn shame each other, you know? People will horn shame each other. Some guys will even go as far as to, like, cut their own horns off, which is kind of like a dishonorable thing. Like, if your horn gets cut off in battle, like, yes, it will regrow, but as long as you walk around with, you know, your stub, you know, people will know that you were bested, and, you know, some people will think less of you, but that's obviously ignorant. But that's, you know, some things from, like, Tengurian culture. I don't know, like, some people will be like, oh, your horns aren't as big as mine, wah, 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 you know, and they think they are, you know, more attractive to mates and stuff, or like, you know, but some people are just really insecure, and some people think they have big horns, and then they're just, like, kind of boasting because they're wearing fakes. But it's like, you know, you shouldn't be concerned about that. I'm not. I'm even someone who sometimes files down his horns, you know. I will file down a bit, and then they're not as big anymore, but then they're more aesthetically pleasing and definitely a little bit easier to move around with. Well, there is an optimum size for plapping, too tall or short, and it'd be a pain. Well, if we're going to talk about plapping, then that will also come down to the individual in question, you know. Ladies and gentlemen will all have different wishes when it comes to their needs in the bedroom. I think it's very important, though, that you know what you're doing with it, and that you listen to the person in question that you're doing that with. I think that's quite the game changer. But yes, you know, obviously, if it's really too large or really too small, extremes are extreme for a reason. So yes. Oh god, of course, we're talking about that, and Ferret shows up. Look at this little creature. Ferret, you just walk in here. Honestly, I'm surprised you managed to fit through the door frame with those childbirthing hips of yours. How you doing, Ferret? It's good to see you. I missed you, you goober. I just stabbed myself in the eyeball with my pinky. It went so fast, all of you didn't even see it. I figure you're always practicing and all. I'm not just going through the freaking halls of Fort Tengu, grabbing a Tengi by the scruff and like dragging them off in the nearest broom closet. I never did that. It doesn't happen. Toma polishes his horns to make them shiny. No, I have other people do that for me. I could do it myself, but why would I? It's kind of bothersome to do, you know? Takes time and stuff, and I don't always feel like it. Do the roar. Do the roar. What, is that like a thing on my channel where I just go like, roar? I think you're confusing me with like a bear VTuber or something. Gotta file down those horns. Don't want to be too horny. Horny on main, as they say. If anybody can be horny on main, it would be the Emperor, because I have horns. What is your excuse, huh? Do tell. Pray tell. Real talk. If it's painful, don't push it through. Communicate and listen to partner. Exactly. Listen to each other. Don't hurt each other. And don't be afraid to ask, like, whether you're doing it right. Don't be afraid, you know? And if somebody would judge you for that, if somebody would judge you for like trying to communicate, for trying to know boundaries and stuff like that, then you know that you're dealing with a pile of waste. And then you might as well not stick yourself in there. I'll polish your horn for you, Toma. Go ahead. Horns. Well, would be a bit weird if you only did one side, right? Go. Go. Go, go. Go. Fairy, you seem to really be happy with your new little emo, you little goober. I'm back with food. I want to say you bite. You told me you didn't bite. Oh, I do bite. And that was all a ruse, so you would let me close. And now I bite. I got you. I bet your ass size, dick size, ball size is all good size. Thank you, my Bengi. Very cool. It's meant to be wholesome. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it, though. Like, I think that goes for most people, honestly. I think most people don't really have something to worry about. And, yeah. And, you know, some people are into extremes, and some people maybe like things to be a little bit less in your face, you know? He puts his horns in something like a pencil sharpener, but it polishes instead. That pencil sharpener is your mouth. Like, I just walk up the ferret, and I woke up the ferret, I just shoved this whole thing inside. The whole thing. And ferret just goes like, Weird champ, Pepiga. I feel like you have brain rot to the point where, like, I don't know, you probably say those type of things when you're laying alone in your bed. Like, he's just laying in bed, he's just laying there everywhere, he just goes, weird champ. Pepiga. He's biting. Yeah, I'm biting. Finna Toma with the meanest Kaneko buster. How about I bust you? I mean, like, I bust you in your face. Like, with my fist. You know, that used to mean like beating, not in the off kind. Anyway, it's not supposed to be painful. No. People, it's called making love, you know, it's not called making pain. But enough about that. Ayo. What ayo? What did I do? Also, Taurus, hello there, my beefy, strong Bengi. How are you doing? How are you doing, you with your gorgeous horns? I hope you've been well, my good boy. The Emperor's missed you. I hope you've been well. It's always lovely to have you around, Taurus. You're such a sweet, kind, obedient darling of a man. And my, those muscles of yours are a sight for sore eyes. Make sure you have a lovely day now, handsome. I think we need to put tennis balls on those horns. They're dangerous. They do that during kickboxing, actually. I hate it. Are you sipping, my Bengi? Wrong. When I lay in bed, I go snork. Me. Nah, you're like a... You're like a hunk shoe me kind of guy. Also, buddy, thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate it. Hi, boy. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. That is wrong! I smell nice. I wear deodorant. I got fresh clothes on. What's your excuse, huh? What's your excuse? Huh? Let me do a little smell check. Ugh. 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 Jeez. What the hell is even that smell? I don't even recognize what that's supposed to be. But that's not good. that is not good. Oh God. Like sometimes, you know, like sometimes the tangy smells really good, but like silly over there, that smells like I don't know what that is. I don't want to smell that again. Please bust in my face, Toma. Straight buster. I don't think I can do that, right? I mean, I can't do that in general. Anyway, what did he say? Nothing. Some of these things are true. I think a lot of the things I say about you are true. Pretty boy. It's your natural musk. I will have you dragged into the communal tangy showers, and I will have you stripped of all clothes, and I will personally hose you down with cold water, and then I'll have all the tangies throw soap on you. Yay. And you'll be no longer stinky. Hi Ark, how you doing, my bingy? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing lovely. But yes, Fort Tango has private showers, everyone, but there's also communal showers. And those are just closer to like, you know, the Tangy bunkhouse. They're closer by. And usually there's no waiting queue for those. Not doing too bad, just enjoying a nice weather here today. How's the weather over there? I'm glad you're having a good time, Mark. Glad you're enjoying your day. Happy to hear that. It's good to see you. Alright, everyone, I've been yapping and yapping and yapping. We're gonna do a short session of some Resident Evil. Because I said we would, and well, Resident Evil is usually the game that gets shafted the most when it comes to bad luck and not me yapping very long. Not the booty warrior soap throw. You don't waste soap around here. Tangerine. I'm so glad I got to see your stream. Oh, and I'm glad I got to see you. I'm glad I get to see all of you every month. Chugging that bilk. I'm not chugging bilk, but I'm chugging something else. There we go. We got White Monster Girl Breakfast. Oh my god. Well, Bangy, please. I expect better from you than to lower yourself to the standards of girl breakfast or girl dinner or girl math. Girl, please. Can't be doing this. What are you looking around like that for? Oh my god, can these zombies shut up? Oh, that's a basilisk. The schnick. You warming up some food? Nah, that's better. That's much better now. Alright, got my controller out. Here, oh my god. I hate how this game will like, try to like play that stupid lame intro every time. Resident Evil. There are many Resident Evils. There we go. Shut up! There we go. That's much better now. My zombie saddies. All your zombies will be shot and killed immediately and disposed of by the Tengu Empire. I'm sick and tired of these nasty, grabby creatures. Oh, that reminded me. Previously on Resident Evil, we managed to get really far into the game, but then I played the entire session without saving and dying, and now I have to do everything all over again. Dear God! I should have been more greedy with saving my game. But we'll make sure to like save a little bit more this time. We got 8 saves so far, and I know there will be more coming up. How are we doing, like, physically? We're doing fine. There we go. Evening Emperor. Hello there. Good evening, Marv. How you doing, my Bengi? I hope you're doing lovely. So let me just scoot this over a little bit more. There we go. Tangy there's excited. I think we're just gonna grab the lighter because I also don't want zombies to come back to bite. But Toma, what the? Why are you bouncing that at me? Are you trying to bribe me or something? Are you trying to bribe me with boobs? Why? What do you mean by that? Okay, let's do this. Bethesda taught me to be greedy with saves. Yeah, well, I mean, we were so greedy with saves at one point that I nearly soft locked us. I nearly soft locked us with this game. Like, check this dude out. Can't even lock in on that guy anymore. Ooh. Check out Zombie Man over here. There. Let's see if he's really dead. He is. Those are some clean shots right there. Very nice. Okay, I'll be grabbing those green herbs and bringing them home. There we go. The Gooner zombies. Didn't I just light that guy on fire? Why is he still laying there? Wasn't that enough fuel? Well, that guy's still there too. It doesn't look burned at all. Well, it's all fine by me as long as they don't come back. Like, destroying the brain or burning them like that is the only way to get rid of the Gooner zombies. Because they keep trying to bite me and they want to grab me and it's kind of nasty. I feel pretty violated. Okay, let's see. Ba-boom. Ba-bing. They wear white coats so you can't see the aftermath of the gooning. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure that there might be some discoloration from that type of discharge after a while. That's basic knowledge. The same way that blood would stain things. Or any type of substance for that matter. Because almost nothing is as white as white is. Alright, now we still have to go through the process of unlocking everything. The ammo disc. I think I cleared the entire upper section now. I did. Very good. Good progress. The goon coats can stand up on their own by this point. Oh my god. They're stained to the point that you can't even see the stains. Did I? Oh. I was about to say, did we just crash? And then I was like, wait, is this a cutscene? How are you alive? Ooh! They're ganging up on me. Okay, I know I don't have to burn one of these guys, but this one, I will light on fire. Combustible lemons. Okay, reload. Okay, that was 3 shells. Could have been worse, honestly. Let's go in here. Yellow ice lollies. Oh god, that sounds horrible. I don't think that's just pee. Don't consume pee. Pee bad. Pee 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 pee. Their coats are so crusty. Oh my god, you're making me sick. Right, now we have to look at people's bowels again. What the hell did these thingies shove up there? Alright, I think I actually know the code. It's cells. The code is cells, everyone. Or one of them is. And one of them is like Ada. Ada and the other person's name. John. Ada John. John Ada. There we go. No change. I'm just gonna swap them around just because I know the answer to this. I want it to be right. There we go. Mott's light his balls on fire. Need a sledgehammer to get in washing machine. I think we might need a hydraulic press to get that stuff in there. Okay. Let's see everyone. Okay, we move on. Tengi, I told you not to go in with the platinum Tenga during your MRI. Oh my god. Tengas SMH. Can't believe the amount of Bangies that want me to get a freaking collab with Tenga. I don't think if something like that were possible, it wouldn't be possible for a while. I can say that much. I think all of this will be locked for a while, everyone. We need like a power key or something like that. I think this one would open. Yeah, and then we fill in the... Why are you sweating? That would be wicked if possible. I mean... I just don't know what all of you are expecting for like merchandise when it comes to that. Oh. I'm very good at computers. I instantly close the computer. I think it's John Ada. Like John Madden. John was sitting on a John playing with his Johnson. Ada. It's the type of stuff people start to say when they start becoming sufficient in a language. Or like, sufficient? I don't think that's the word I was looking for. Cells. There we go. Oral cum shot. That's... The frick? Okay, unlock that. Permission denied. Cell. Maybe not cells. There we go. That's easy. I might be scatterbrained, but I'm not gonna forget everything. There. Some notes. That'll be evidence about the sick stuff they did here. I feel like in the cutscenes it's not really reflected anyway, because Chris is still kind of like I don't know, really surprised about everything that's going on here. Like, oh my god, they made mutant dogs, and I don't know, they revived hot dogs from the dead with necromancy. That's crazy. Part of a corpse. A cannibal corpse. Because it's a zombie. There we go. Why are you sweating? Why are you sweating, my bangy? Gotcha, ref. Boy next door. Alright. Sometimes I make references to things without even realizing that I'm making references, to be quite honest. I'm quickly gonna stuff some stuff in the stuffer. Or, well, how much am I even stuffing away? Just one thing? One thing. I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard you try. I thought there was also a chest down there. Well, I guess the walk up here is not too long. Not too terrible. Let's get some more gasoline. Kerosene. There we go. Thought you said Dachi. I was like, huh? That's not coming from Toma. Yeah, I call you Chicky. There we go. I have a tendency to give like a lot of people nicknames. There will be cases where maybe it's a little bit harder to, like, you know, come up with nicknames with certain nicknames, or sometimes I just don't think it's quite necessary. But there will be instances where people get a little bit annoyed by it. I've had some people like Matt with me. I don't know, it's just what I do. I like nicknames. At least you're not calling me cock. No, I would reserve that for someone who would act like a cock. You're always nice. Alright. I don't know if this room was open before. Another MO disc. I think I forgot. I forgot the code. Ow. It'll be okay. I know how to unlock it. That's what I was hoping for, some shotgun shells. The silence in here is quite deafening, to be honest. Blah 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 blah. Talking about the tyrant, but not the Toma tyrant, because that doesn't exist. Oh my god. Science people. No. I don't want to see that again. Science and books. Oh, disturbing. Makes me happy when some give me a nickname. Well, I think in your case you gave yourself a little bit one. That being Rosie. Hi Toma Chad. Hi Slow Me Womy. How you doing? Good to see you. Chris Eats. Eee. Eee. Toma Thailand. Listen. If I'm opening an amusement park, it's not gonna be called Thailand, okay? Like, I think people will like have the wrong impression. Like, I'm not gonna have like a freaking park open where people can like come and I don't know, take a ride on my thighs. Andy, oh hi. What a time for you to arrive. How you doing? Thunder Thigh. Oh my god. Don't give me that look evermore. I'm okay. How's the bull? I'm doing good. I'm a little bit tired, but mostly physically. Like mentally, I'm totally fine. I might have caught a little something. Like I might be like, my body might be dealing with something. Like I was a little coffee earlier, but I took some Manuka honey, which is really expensive honey with like antibacterial properties. So I think it's already helping. I was having like some like, you know, fluctuations in my body temperature earlier, but it's okay now. Yellow thunder thighs. Andy, I think I'm just gonna make your face like disappear in between my thighs. I imagine that you would still even be bratty even when you're in between there. You're just going like Pink cow. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna put you in a headlock, you know that? This bratty cat. Look at this dude. This guy's mewing. Three, two, one. I think you liked it. There we go. Didn't get to get the headshot, so we just dispose of him like that. We burned the body. The facts. I have read the facts. Also, Rainy, hello. Hey, how's it going? Hope you're doing wonderful. Hi there, Rainy. I'm doing good. A little tired from kickboxing yesterday. Like, I fought hard every move. Oh my god. I didn't even get to talk about that. I've been yapping for so long and we didn't even talk about, you know, how kickboxing went. So, there's currently a little bit of construction going on and we have to like train in like another area of the gym. It was like a way smaller area. Normally we got like this nice soft flooring, like these nice mats that we train on. It's like, you know, it's nice for your feet. It's like, I don't know, like it kind of spoils us, right? It kind of spoils us. And basically training on a hard ground was something to get used to again. Because I used to do it in the past quite a bit. What else? Well, you know, the training was rough. I felt like my body was letting me down yesterday. I felt like, you know, my body was getting tired quickly. I was sweating like crazy. Everybody was, but eventually, you know, I knew like, man, I'm already dead tired now, but we still have sparring to do. So Toma, I'm getting a cow outfit that I'm gonna dye pink. Can you rate it if I DM it to you? Of course, sweetheart. But yeah, I'm doing great, Rainy, and I hope you are too. It's lovely to see you. And same goes for you, Andy. I hope you're doing lovely too. And just let me know when you send it, because I don't get Discord pings. So just let me know when you send it. Failure is part of the process. If you are exhausted, then you're doing good. That's true, that's true. It helps you, you know, push further the next time. Although the sadness was that, like, once I started sparring, you know, I started off real good. You know, I started sparring with my sparring buddy. I gave him some good hits in the face again. You know, we were starting off carefully because we both knew how much we had ahead of us. We had multiple rounds ahead of us of sparring. So we started off carefully, but then, you know, we both get a little fanatic. We're both, like, striking each other in the face. You know, I'm giving them some nasty leg kicks, stuff like that. And then we switched to the next person. And, of course, it was kind of like my kickboxing nemesis, kind of. Like, this guy is good, everyone. Like, he has years of experience. He's a guy from another gym in town. And, you know, I started, like, boxing with him. And at first, you know, I knew that he was going to press me. He was going to pressure me. So he was, like, you know, attacking me full on. And, you know, I stood my ground. I clobbered him back. And I was determined to not flinch as much anymore. Because if you haven't trained in a while every move, like, you start flinching again. Like, you're not used to getting punched anymore. So you start flinching. You start, like, kind of like, you know, curling up a little bit, like, while standing to protect yourself. But I was, like, not having it. I just snapped out of that. I started beating on him, and he actually started, like, backing away from me and, like, flinching himself, kind of being overwhelmed by what I was doing. And I got some good hits in on him, but at some point he managed to sneak in a nasty hit in my liver. I think it was a kick or punch, I don't remember. But it hit me so well that I was out. I was just out. Like, I didn't go knockout. I was just 8, 3, 4. Oh, right. I forgot doing this part. Actually happened so much. 8, 4, 6, 2. 8, 4, 6, 2. 6, 2, 1. 8, 4, 6, 2. There we go. I send it. What do you think? What do you think? Let's see. Oh. Wow. I approve. Wow. Okay. That's very good. Spicy, but good. I like it. But I'm not gonna show that on stream, though. I'm not gonna show that on stream. No. But it's nice. I like it. Why are your residents so evil, man? Well, listen. Go see. Once upon a time, I left my window open, and then, like, all the evilness just came, like, flying in immediately. And that's how it happened. That's all how it happened. As long as you're not burned out, exhausted, yeah. The guy was Van Darkholm. True. Toma, Andy. I was a fan. Hello. I hope you've been well. Oh my god, you're licking me. Ah. Share with the class. I don't think I can. I don't know if I can share that on Twitch. We need to play together. We will. Don't worry. We'll set up a little play date. Don't. It's secret. I will not show it. You make chat pay for it. Good. Okay. I won't share it with anybody. Don't worry. I'm good at keeping secrets, everyone. Yeah, welcome in, Ghosty. What were you sent? I was sent an outfit. A special outfit. A little risky outfit. Well, I liked it. I thought it was hot, but, you know, as an emperor, I try to be a little modest. I try to be a little bit modest. But I will not be able to share this with the class, both because it's a secret, and also because it's probably dancing on the rope of TOS. I'm not sure. I'm uncertain. Yeah. Guess we'll have to find out. Well, I'm not gonna find out, but yeah. There. Kek. Hey, how you doing, Akko? Welcome in, welcome in. Rinko, hello. For some reason, I read the last part of your name first. How you doing, Rinko? It's so lovely to see you. I hope you've been well, handsome. All right, let's go kick ass. Hey, Toma, Rinko, how you doing? Rinko's adorable every move, such a handsome man. Rinko is a part snake. Snaky snake. Sometimes I get to hang out with Andy and Rinko in VR chat. It's always super cozy. I love them. Nah, yes. What do you mean, nah? You dare to oppose the Emperor's opinion? Silly, a futile effort. Sometimes you can come anytime. Oh, that's so sweet. I appreciate that. I don't know, I'm usually just, you know, I try to give people their space too. I'm not a very clingy person. Right, the reason that we can't proceed right now every move is because I never even flicked the power switch. Even though I easily could have done it. I just forgot. You do get clingy. That's okay, that's okay. I'm a little bit difficult with that. I have a lot of love for people and I'm always happy to see people. It's when people, however, start to like demand my attention in a way where like, Toma, come play with us now. You have to play with us tonight and tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. It's like, I'm sorry, but I don't have that much time, you know? It's like, that can stress me out a little bit. But like everybody around me, because that was just more stuff that happened in my past, everyone around me is super sweet. Everybody gives me enough space, but they also include me in things, so like for me, things are really balanced and nice. So, you won't hear me complain. Kind of want to grab that little healing item. I guess I can now go to the area where we can store things in the box. You don't demand, you just try to ask. And that makes a huge difference, trust me. That makes a huge difference. There are people who kind of just like demand and expect, and that's a bit much, you know? Like people should always do stuff on their own, you know. What? What have I opened? Huh? Do I need to put another one in these CD readers? That's confusing. I have to go. Have fun, everyone. Oh, goodbye to Mamo. I hope you have a lovely day. Take good care of yourself, okay? For you feel bad for asking things, you know. I don't think you should have to feel bad for asking things. I think it's okay to ask things. Because if you don't ask things, you'll never know. I hear a roach around here. Kind of freaks me out. I think it's totally fine to ask for things. Okay. I think I kind of have to figure out like where we can go. Because I might have forgotten a little bit. Skibbity bop bop. Why are you posting a roach in the chat? You know I don't want that. You know I don't want you to do that. And yet you're doing it right now. Like, you might explain this to me? You might explain to me like why you're posting that in chat? Cause like if you want to get me actually like fed up, like if you want me to crash out, then you're on the right track. Cause I'm about to go mental. It wasn't me. You saw a roach. Oh, now you're saying that I just saw things? You're saying that I just make these things up? Is that it? Is that it? I don't think so. I don't make things up. I know things. My brain is huge, okay? Massive. I remember what I'm doing wrong now. See? My brain's that massive. I know that we have to go upstairs. I know that the door opened to the little room, but I never went in there for some stupid reason. Perhaps you need rest, my emperor. I don't need rest. I don't. I am perfectly fine as is. Silly, silly bangies. Also, Everimo, during my first fight, I forgot to tell, because that's why people kept saying like, oh, Toma, your balls have been busted, your balls have been destroyed, your balls, Toma, your balls, your balls, your balls. Like, oh my god. Listen, I sparred with my sparring buddy. I was wearing my jock strap, I was wearing my cup in there, then I have my pants over that, okay? I'm not just standing there with my royal cheeks out, okay? I'm not doing that. But what happened? So what happened was, at some point during the fight, my sparring buddy accidentally kicked me in the gonads, and he was very sorry about it. And like, you know, the impact was kind of like blocked by the cup. But the thing is, everyone, was that it doesn't always take a lot to, you know, cause that intense feeling of, you know, like someone getting like kicked in the Johnson, you know, like that stuff is like very sensitive. So like even the vibration of that going through, like, you know, that going through the cup, like that was enough to, like, you know, mess with me pretty badly. Not enough to like completely knock me out of the game, but I just need a couple seconds to, like, you know, catch my breath. What are these balls they speak of? I'm a visual learner. I'm not gonna show you my balls. I need to see your boss. Who do you think you are? You think you're that old man from Breaking Bad in the wheelchair? I need to see your boss. Cheeks out, ancient Greek style. I don't think I want that. What if someone kicks you by accident, like you're in the middle of like a spinning move and they kick you, and I don't know. I don't want my cheeks to be out like that. I feel like that would be like showing vulnerability I don't want to show. What? I said I need to see your boss. It's what a character says from Breaking Bad, Rinko. Did you think I said something else? I need to see your boss. I need to see your boss. Audience sad and sighs. Aww. Look, just because you want to look at the royal dump truck doesn't mean that, like, you know, that's appropriate for a fight. It can still hurt even with the cup. Oh yeah. Well, I will always be grateful for you gifting me that cup. It has saved me numerous times. Actually, like, not last time I was working out, so like kickboxing on Tuesday. The time before that, I was sparring with a lady, and like, I'm not gonna lie, like, ladies have a tendency to forget that, you know, there's something there, right? So if they aim a little bit too high during their kick inside of the, you know, inside of the inner leg, it's very likely that they just end up like straight up striking someone in the Johnson. What was letting your cheeks out common? Oh, I was talking about, well, I wear like a jock strap when I work out. I wear a jock strap. Okay. I feel like we're doing this pretty fast. I feel like I'm not gonna save until we're done with the bugs, because I hate that part. We're gonna put a lot of this stuff away. There we go. I don't think I'm gonna have to burn any zombies for a bit, as far as I know. I think it's only gonna be bugs from now on. There we go. And we grab this and that. Make sure we all put it in the box. Rico, are you okay? I was like, you're not hello. I hope you're doing lovely. It's great to see you, sweetheart. I need to see our boss. Huh? No, boss. Boss. Toma being cheeky. No, I'm not being cheeky by showing my cheeks. It ain't like that. There we go. Oh. There, we're pretty rich in resources, everyone. Okay, pills and stuff. Okay, refrigerator's turned off. Chemicals. Okay, let's get going. Toma, I don't want to alarm you, but there are evil residents in this place. Don't worry, Remy. I'll protect you. With my life. I will send them straight to hell. Let's go. He wears just a jockstrap. No, I don't. Say it ain't so. There we go. Discard the key. There we go. Otherwise would not get rid of that nonsense. There we go. It's crazy to think that we're still in the same residence. Ugh, the bugs. You can already hear them from here. It's pretty wild. Hoppa. Ooh, there's ammo right there. I'm gonna need that. We're about to deal with some menacing creatures. Good God. Rinko, I feel like you always have a very hard time whenever you're here. Like last time. Oh. Get out of here. You miscreant. Whoa. There we go. Now that's quite the explosion. More where that came from. Oh, a little bit. Stay down! 3 shots for one of those buggers? What a waste. Is there anything in this room whatsoever? It's clear. Let's climb. There we go. The residents of evil with the evil roachmen. I'd rather see wolfmen than roachmen, to be quite honest. I mean, what? Anyway, ooh, antitoxins. There we go. We can put the ammo disc in here. It's not necessary to use. Shut up. There we go. There we go. That tune sounded like it could be from like a, I don't know, some kind of old school electronic dance music song. I think if there's another bug attacking me here, I'm just gonna leave. Or wait. I'm gonna leave through that, and then there's this door there. Okay. What about wolf girls? I like that. I mean, what? Wolf girls. They're so ooh. They're cute. Well, admit it. It's such a funky looking door. It reminds me of like the old Fallout game somehow. There's something still here. Can't quite put my finger on it. What is still here? What am I missing? Is there like a weapon here? Of some kind? Part of a corpse? What are we missing? Nothing on the computer table. Oh, nothing there? Nothing there? I hate it when it says there's something you're missing, but then you can't find anything. Information management. Nothing here. It's a very unsettling room. With all the freaking corpses strewn about. Cadavers frozen. Weird. You missed the Fallout aesthetic. It was so neat. It was neat. I wish they would get more gritty with the newer installments. Chris is just missing a sense of self-worth. He'll find it one day. Maybe. I don't know, that's weird. I guess whatever is here, it can't be that important. Wonder if I'll come to regret that. But yeah, Remo. I did some war sparring yesterday. So after I clobbered the pretty skilled competitive fighter, I went and fought the he's gonna do competitive matches. I don't know if he has a resume yet, but he's very good. I went and fought another guy, and that guy's actually like the brother of like the first competitive fighter I ever fought, or well, maybe not the first, but like, you know, when I fought pretty intensely. Like, he's like his younger brother. He's not as good, but he's pretty good, and he's like a big guy. Like, he's taller than me, he's heavier than me, but he's also pretty kind and gentle in a way. And I was like boxing with him, and at one point he hit me proper. Like, you know, he was like good at like keeping distance and stuff. I struggled to get close to him, but at that point I was also quite exhausted. I gave him quite some leg kicks and stuff like that, but eventually he just hit me in the eye, and at that point I had to stop because I got hit so proper. Like, my eye was bloodshot, and like my eye socket was getting red, and I kind of wanted to continue, but everybody around me was like, no, stop. I was like fight mode. I wasn't mad or anything though. I was just like ready to continue. Ooh! The fire is blazing steadily. Could this be some kind of furnace? That's really what you're gonna ask when you have freaking, I don't know, Cockroach Man 5000 standing behind you about to penetrate your butt? There we go. Okay. Burning fuel may explode if jarred. Fine by me. There we go. We're gonna refill that capsule in a bit. It will power up one of the panels we need to use an elevator. Hello. Whoa. Get out of here. There we go. Whoa. Man, I'm good at this. Call me the exterminator, because I'm getting rid of these bozos. Whew. More gritty, you say? Tangy hitting the gritty? Oh my god, that would actually be funny. Shake it. Shake it like a bangy picture. Don't shake it. It's very volatile. This bug is starting to bug me. Boom. I think, oh, damn, that's the first time I got hit. Oh, okay, that's the second time. You died! Okay, that's not good. Oh, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure it was the second one. Woo. There we go. My finger kind of slipped from my controller, so it felt like I actually got hit in my finger by the recoil of the shotgun. There we go. You think? I don't think. I think a lot. My brain is constantly full of thoughts, although they're not always like, I don't know, useful. But like, it's often never really quiet in my head until like I'm done with like a kickboxing session. Then my head will be pretty quiet. But even sometimes if I'm like not speaking on stream, I'm probably thinking something, and then I'm like, wait, why am I thinking it? Why am I not just saying it? You know, because I want to tell all of you everything that I'm saying or thinking. No, I want my tingies to know what's on my mind. And well, sometimes that's, you know, a little sus. My brain also likes to think a lot. I will think boys, 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 coding, radio, radio, boys, boys, coding, coding, homework, homework, homework. Wow. Mabangi. Boys, boys, boys. Let's put one of the levers down. I don't think it will change much of anything. Well, it will open that door faster, I suppose. There was a cooling agent in this room. It was like a gas. Tangy, so tangy to tangy communication. True. Tangy's got that one like brain cell they share, and like they do telepathic communication. Okay, when I bring this thing with me every move, I'll be the bomb because I'm gonna carry this thing with me. Appears to be nitro compound. Running could result in fatal explosions. That's no good. I wonder why you hear bugs in this room though, because you never see them. I mean, there's bugs on the floor, but like, you know, no big bugs. I don't even remember us going in like the room. Oh wait. Now I'm wandering everywhere with this freaking bomb strapped to my chest. Like, we gotta get out here. Gotta get out here. Ooh, I gotta go almost every move. So today's stream is a little bit shorter because after this I'll be joining Mimi for collab and others. There will be much more people. Hi Farah, it's good to see you. Good luck, good luck. Thank you. How have you been? But yeah, I'll be joining a repo collab after this. There's been a lot of repo collabs lately every month. I know. It's been fun though. Also, I do have some bad news about tomorrow's stream every month. The Elden Ring stream. I was looking forward to it, but I sadly have to work. I have to work early on Friday. Normally Fridays are for human grandmama. I know. But due to unforeseen circumstances and things being a little bit rough with work, I will simply be taking a breaky with that. Or what did I say? I will not go to the community center with human grandmama because, you know, I need to work. I need to get a little bit more money. And that will be okay. My human grandma didn't mind at all. My human grandma literally said, "Go get that money." But yeah, we'll save this for next time. Every move, I'll go grab my ribbon, and then we save it here for now. It's okay, my emperor. Yeah, well, you know, it always sucks because I like being there when I say I will be there. You know, I don't like canceling streams. And but yeah, this, you know, it's necessary, you know, because if there's no work, there's no money. You're good, long, productive week, good vibes in general. Oh, I'm proud of you, Farah. Well done. Keep it up. I hope you have a fun at Repo Collab. I wish I could watch, but I don't like Repo. That's totally fine. That's totally fine, Chicky. Don't worry. Repo is not for everybody. I guess that comes down to, I don't know why I'm leaving right now. I don't know why I'm leaving this door. I guess it comes down like that for, like, you know, anything for anybody, right? Like, for example, not everybody will be a fan of Resident Evil. But that's usually why I only do, like, you know, one thing once a week. Because, you know, some people will love something and other people will hate it. I'm a Friday streamer. So, you know, one day you get this. Tomorrow, normally you would have gotten Elden Ring. I would have loved to play that too, but you know, we'll have to save it for next week. On the bright side, it seems you're near the end, so you can be pretty generous with saves. You know what? Now that we saved, what happens if I run with this thing? How long can I run before it blows up on me? That was not very long. Well, that happens with liquid explosives I remove. They're very unstable. Very unstable. Good thing we saved. Imagine if we come back and somehow something corrupted the save or something. That would be really stinky, everyone. That would be really stinky. Let me see, everyone. Let me put on some music first. We're gonna see real quick if Mimi is ready. Let's see if Mimi is live yet. because I will be appearing there in a second. Alright, we can raid in, so let's go and do that. There we go. Also, hello there, Night. I hope you've been lovely, and welcome, HD. I hope both of you have been doing absolutely wonderful. It's great to have all of you here, Everymo. Now, Everymo, we're gonna go for that raid. I hope all of you enjoyed tonight. I know it was a bit of a shorter stream, but I do hope that all of you still enjoyed it. Farewell, good luck repoing. Oh, goodbye. Until next time, Everymo. I'll be back on Saturday, okay? Clippy 1 will be good for the post. Thank you, Macy. Thank you. I will make sure to watch all of them with all of you on Saturday. We'll watch all the Clippies. I hope all of you enjoyed tonight, Everymo. I hope I was a little bit energetic enough, because I'm a little bit weird. Like, I'm feeling a little bit weird, like, physically. But I do hope all of you enjoyed the stream, and I will be seeing all of you again Saturday, Everymo. I love all of you. Muye suminasai. See you over at Mimi stream. Yeah. Alright, Everymo, we're gonna go in 5, 4. Bye, Clevo. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about Bangy, Everymo. Don't worry, Everymo. I'll be back Saturday. I love you all. And you can, of course, find me in the Discord, Everymo. You can find me in the Discord. Don't worry. Love you all, Everymo. Bye-bye. Woo.